Standard to-do lists force your brain to process data in rigid vertical columns. This structure creates a bottleneck where picking up dry cleaning looks exactly the same as finishing a major project. Radiant thinking fixes this by using a central focus that shoots outward. This mirrors your brain's neural pathways, which store information through webs of association rather than straight lines. When your notes match this associative structure, your brain identifies connections between tasks instantly. This leads to faster information recall and a holistic view of how your different priorities actually interact. Over the next 5 minutes, you are going to take your scattered weekly tasks and transform them into one clear, organized visual roadmap. The format of our notes dictates the function of our planning. Mapping your tasks differently changes the very possibilities you can see. To start, grab your tools. You can use analog materials like plain A4 paper and fine liners, or digital tools like Xmind or Iowa. If you choose paper, it must be a blank, unlined canvas. Lines act as invisible barriers that trick your brain into reverting to linear list-making. Every map begins with the nucleus. This represents the absolute focus of your page for the next 7 days. Strike the absolute center of your page. Draw a bold, colorful icon that represents your primary focus for the upcoming week. Cautionary: a common failure is drawing a tiny center or pushing it to the top margin. Give your focus the space it deserves. A bold, centered nucleus anchors your attention. It provides a visual center of gravity that prevents your thoughts from drifting as you add details. Now that the center is locked, we move outward to establish the primary domains of your week. These are your basic ordering ideas, or BOIs. Treat them as the high-level chapter titles that frame your activities. Extend 4 distinct, thick branches outward from the nucleus. At the ends, write 4 categories: work, health, errands, and big goals. These lines must remain thick. If branches have a uniform, thin weight, your eye can't distinguish the pillars, and the hierarchy collapses. Defining these heavy pillars first ensures that when the chaotic details of the week arrive, they have a rigid structure to snap into. With the architecture built, it's time to populate the map with the granular tasks that actually consume your time. Draw thinner secondary branches called twigs for specific action items, like groceries under errands. Don't write full sentences. Use 1 to 3 keywords. To highlight priorities without clutter, use simple symbols. An exclamation mark signifies urgency. A $sign marks finances. These symbols act as visual magnets. They allow you to instantly triage your most pressing tasks across completely different areas of your life. This hierarchy allows you to trace a path from the central week, down a major pillar, straight to a single actionable task. Stripping away sentences in favor of keywords and symbols transforms vague anxiety into targeted, executable data. Zooming out, you can see the completed weekly reset. It's a comprehensive, categorized view of everything you need to accomplish. Compare how you feel looking at this organized map versus the overwhelming linear list we started with. Put this map where you can see it. Pin the paper above your desk or set the digital file as your background. Apply this exact 3-step system to outline aggressive project timelines or to capture the high-level data from complex professional meetings. Mind mapping is a cognitive framework. By mirroring how you actually store data, you maintain a bird's-eye view while crushing granular, complex challenges.